What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again from the worst angle possible, looking at that triple chin. Everton have just lost on penalties. I don't know what the final penalty score was. Was it 8-7, 9-8? I don't know what it was. But, yeah, we've lost on penalties. It was an awful performance anyway, to be honest. It was, in my opinion, it was a bottle job. It was just a poor performance, start to finish. Neither team really created loads of opportunities. Fulham obviously get their goal, and then they do have a period where they look like they could have got the second. There was a couple of dodgy decisions, but that is on the players today. I think it was a bottle performance. I think it was a performance that, after going 4 games without conceding a goal and the wins, scoring the goals and everyone raving about the form, it was almost to come back to earth with a massive bang. And it's disappointing for a few reasons. One, you don't like to see a team go from playing with such confidence and going home and away and thinking that they're going to get a result to just simply not turning up, not performing at all. And there was a lot of players there that hid today. I didn't think Onana had a good game. Obviously, the penalty, we'll talk about that in a minute. I thought Jack Harrison didn't have a good game. I thought McNeil was very quiet. I actually thought Danjuma, when he come on, offered more than both wingers in the game. And actually, he probably had the chance at the end of the game to probably win the game. So that was disappointing. I thought Calvert-Lewin weren't great. He's really struggled against the physicality of Fulham today. And he comes off after 60 minutes. Beto, to be fair, he struggled with physicality, but he gets a goal that gets us back in the tie. It was just a bad game. Like, honestly, this could be the shortest match reaction because it was a bad game by 2 poor teams. And I can't say that Fulham wanted it more. They were time wasting from the moment they started. But Leno didn't really get called into action at all. Pickford didn't have many saves to make either. Willian was dangerous on the left-hand side for them. He then comes off with an injury. I haven't really got much more to say. The penalty shootout, it sounds awful, but as soon as Garner stepped up, everyone knew he was going to miss. And that's, whether there was noise, like you could physically hear it, and whether he heard it and whether that affected his penalty, I don't know, but he hits the post. And then Fulham win the game. Onana's penalty. So we are 4-3 up, and Onana can win it for us. He's got the 5th penalty. It's the most important penalty. And his penalty, if I'm being honest, was pathetic. It was terrible. He has this really poor run up where it's slow, it's dilly-dallied. He's not got no balance in his arms. His arms are like at head height. And then he literally puts it a foot away from the centre of the goal on the left-hand side. And the keeper very easily just goes across and saves it. It's such a poor penalty in such a moment for Everton, And it wouldn't surprise me if Fulham now go and draw Middlesbrough, I think won 3-0 tonight at Port Vale. And then get to the final, and you're sitting there thinking, it's another opportunity that Everton essentially have bottled tonight. They've bottled it. I didn't think the ref had a great game. I think it was obvious. How Leno wasn't booked for time wasting is beyond me. But that really is all I've got. I haven't really got anything else to share. I've got nothing really positive. It was nice to see Branthwaite back in the team. I thought he did a decent job, but we clearly missed Mikalenko at left back, which is mad to say. We've got to get ourselves going again because we've got a really, really tough game against a really decent team at Spurs. A game that, Everton could easily get hammered in, and we obviously, with the performances lately and the home and away form in the Premier League, Everton fans and we would rightly be saying, look, we can do something, we can try and get something on the break, we can use our physicality, but that game tonight is such a demotivator that I just hope that Sean Dyche can pick the players up and we don't go and get hammered and we just keep going and we just get back up again. And, you know, Onana would learn from that. Onana will have to learn from that. You know, at times tonight he was too slow. His distribution wasn't very good. We didn't move the ball through the lines very well at all. We played a lot of long ball. There was free kicks where we were wasting time and just playing it into the middle of the park, or free kicks where we'd pass to someone 10 yards next to us and then deliver a ball instead of just whipping the ball into the box. And, you know, I don't look at Fulham and think they're a massive aerial threat. They've got some decent tall centre-halves, but so have we. So put our centre-halves on their centre-halves and then let everyone else play ball. It really was a poor game and quite disappointing, really. But look, we go again. In terms of man of the match for Everton tonight, I honestly haven't really got one. It would be James Garner. He didn't stop running. He consistently tried to play the ball forward. I was a bit worried because he rolled his ankle and I thought he'd seriously hurt himself, but he was fine. But yeah, that's it. Nothing particularly strong, positive or happy to say about that. We're out of the Carabao Cup. Fulham will go through to the semi-final, and we go away at Spurs. So yeah, I'm leaving it there. No, I'm not. One last thing. So we were sitting in the family enclosure tonight, and there was an Everton player. I can't remember who did the challenge on the Fulham player, but Vinicius Junior, Andreas Pereira and Diop are there running up and down, and Andreas Pereira told one of the mums to fuck off. You know, she's got a kid sitting next to her. He tells her to fuck off. He's just vile, absolutely vile. Can't stand him, and yeah, I'd shave his hair so he was bald and not blonde like he is. I just don't like him very much. I'd take his eyebrows off as well, like I just did a lot. I'd wax it all off. So, yeah, disappointing, but we move, we keep smiling, we keep going, and yeah, I really hated it when he scored as well. Like he's managed to make me boil. Like he's made me bite. I was fuming, and the mom started recording him, waiting for him to react again, and he didn't. So he also got her as well. So that was frustrating as well. So the night ended with pretty depressing. I've now got a lovely 2.5 hour drive, maybe 3 after I get out of the car park, and I'm parked in a scrap heap. So yeah, there you go. I'll do the debrief with John tomorrow at some point. John took his lad today. His lad will probably be absolutely devastated because that's his first penalty shootout, and he's watched Everton bottle it, and that is now 3 penalty shootouts. So I've watched Everton lose all of them. So yeah, we keep going, keep smiling, up the toffees. Peace.